Hey, Naturally Glam fam, it's your girl Jana, and this is that stuff I don't like. When people get attitudes because they don't get invited to a party or a wedding or some type of event. If you want to make sure you get invited to something, you should throw it. That way you know you're going to get invited. Other than that, don't be mad if you don't get an invitation. Sometimes it just happens like that. When people act like because you have a desk job, you don't really work. Like, whether that's true or not, maybe I'm not on my feet all day, but I'm definitely working, and it's not my fault you're on your feet all day working. Like, if you want a desk job, get one. Don't hate on me because I got one and you on your feet. That's not my fault. When people give a compliment only because they want you to give them a compliment. When people complain about things that they can change, they just don't want to change. Like complaining about your weight when that's something that you can change. Or constantly complaining about your man when that's something you can change. Like, I know there's some things in life you can't change, but when it's things that you can change, stop whining about it. Either do something about it or stop complaining. When people come into my office when I'm not there and they don't let me know. Like, I know when people have been in my office, I will call security and find out that somebody requested unlock my office to come in for something. And when I see you, if you don't tell me, I'm going to feel like you was in my office doing something you ain't had no business. And I'm not cool with that. When I'm clearly on the telephone at work and you're still trying to talk to me. When I first come into work and you start babbling on about something you want me to do and you haven't said good morning. When you approach me about trying to get into opportunity or trying to get into what I'm doing as far as my business, and then when I reach out to you, you flake. Don't waste my time. When you, aka husband, move my things from where I put them and then forget where you moved them, and then you try to act like I lost it. No, I know where I put it. You came behind me and moved it, and now I can't find it. Now you can't remember where you moved it. When businesses, especially small businesses, do not respond to emails in a timely manner or ever. Don't say you have an email that I can contact you at if you're not going to actually read the emails and respond. There's nothing worse than when I email a small business and then I see them at an event and they say, oh, I really don't check my email. Are you kidding? Okay, well, fine. If you don't want to get that business, hey, that's on you. The criminals on the first 48 hours or the first 48 who sit in the interrogation room and try to tell this stupid story about how they wasn't there and they don't know how so-and-so got shot, they ain't no killer, and then after the next commercial break they're in there crying talking about how they killed them. It's like, either come in there and confess it and be like, yeah, I did it, or get a lawyer. Like, how come nobody ever lawyers up? Like, nobody ever lawyers. It's like the first resort is to try to tell a lie and try to get the detectives to believe. Listen, you ain't sitting in there for no reason. They got you in there for a reason. So either confess it or get a lawyer. Or watch some criminal shows so you know what to do. Like, how come I'm at home, I'm not a criminal, but I know what to do. You a criminal and you ain't watching the first 48, so you know, like, what's going on. When people find out I can sing, just ask me to just randomly burst into song for them. Bodily function sounds, like farting and burping, cigarette smoke, mushy food, soggy food. I don't put syrup on my pancakes. I don't eat cereal with milk. It gets soggy and mushy. I don't like even barely overcooked vegetables. I can't do it. I just don't do mushy, smushy, soggy food. Those that are meant to be only seen in private that I see out in public. Like pajamas, or for men and women, your underwear. I shouldn't see them in public. And for women, bra straps that aren't just like peeking out, but like literally you have on a strapless shirt, but then you have on a regular bra. I don't want to see your bra strap like that, boo-boo. They have bras for that, so I need you to get the right bra. I don't like to eat off of paper plates when I'm at home. I don't like that. I want to eat off of a real plate with a real fork and a real glass and a real knife. I just do. People complain about their kids and then say, when you gonna have some kids? Or people who ask about when you gonna have kids, or why you ain't having no kids, or when you gonna give your man some kids. like, there might be some reason why the person is not having kids. Like, maybe they have some type of medical problem, and you all in their business making them feel uncomfortable. Like, that's not your business. Fall back. Ashiness. They sell lotion at the dollar store. There's no excuse to be ashy. People who are talking to you and they see you have like something hanging out of your nose or something on your teeth, and they will not tell you. People who act like because you're a vegetarian or you don't eat chicken that you just don't eat anything. You just starving. People who say you look like a celebrity because you have natural hair and they have natural hair. Like, I don't look like Erykah Badu. No, I don't look like Jill Scott. And no, I don't look like Macy Gray. Okay? People, my mom in particular, who call you and talk your head off, and then as soon as you try to say something to them, they say, oh girl, I don't have all day to be talking to you. You can't talk my head off. I gotta get off the phone. I got work to do. But I only got 3 words in. I didn't even finish my sentence. Women who have their child's father who want to be active in their life, want to provide financially, want to be involved in raising the child, but have a bunch of drama because they're mad because he's with somebody else and not with them. Get over it. You have a child. Your child's interest comes first. And if that man is trying to be there for his child and you block him because you mad he with another woman, that's not right. Now, if he's a harm or a threat, or the other woman is, then yes, of course you're going to come in to protect your child. Not because you just mad because he's with another chick. Men who sit and let 2 women fight over them, or allow situations to create themselves so that the 2 women are even around each other to even fight. When people say we, when they really mean you. I can't stand when people that work are like, well, we need to work on such and such project, or we need to get thus and so sent out. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about us? If you're talking about me and something that you want me to do, just say, I need you to do this. Don't throw we out there, because I'll look at you like, okay, well, we is the both of us, so who is doing it? When people are housekeeping staff and they act like they're not supposed to dump your trash, or they're not supposed to vacuum your office, if that's part of their job, then they don't do it. You got to dump your own trash. You got to vacuum your own office. Then when their manager comes and asks, hey, is so-and-so doing these things for you? And you tell them, no, you do that yourself. Then they mad because you told their supervisor the truth. Well, what you want me to do? I got to come to work and I get paid because I do all the aspects of my job. Why is it that I got to do my job and then I got to do your job? Your job is to come into my office and dump the trash. You need to do your job. Why am I doing your job? You're not doing it, but you still getting the same check. And I'm still getting the same check. Now, if you don't want to dump my trash, that's fine, but you need to give me a little bit of your check. When people act like, when you tell them like you're a secretary, you're an admin, a support, like that's so not important. Always will turn right back around to them and say, oh, I see. So you're not at a level of importance at your job or in your career or your business where you need your own secretary or your own personal assistant. Because anybody who is at that level that has to get a personal assistant or needs a secretary, they recognize the importance that person plays and things that go on. So if you don't recognize it and you think, oh, you're just a secretary, that means you're not important enough to have one of your own. When people act like you're wrong for expecting to get paid for certain services, I've seen people that act like it's wrong for a person to charge a fee or for how much they charge. Like whatever that person charges, that's what they choose to charge. There's no need to get an attitude or throw shade towards them. Either you can pay it and you're willing to pay it, or you're not. That's the end. When you use the last, husband, use the last or something and you don't tell anybody. Like, I don't want to be sitting on the toilet and that's when I find out there's no toilet tissue. Or I don't want to go to the store and buy toilet tissue and then come home and find out you already bought some. Like, let me know you bought. Let me know what you bought. Spammers. When people reply back to an email that has my name clearly spelled correctly and they still spell it wrong. Or when I tell people how to pronounce my name on multiple occasions and they, what I feel like, purposely don't care to learn how to pronounce it correctly, I think that's just really disrespectful. I think the most respectful thing you can do to for somebody is call them by their name and remember their name. So if you don't remember my name or you act like saying my name correctly is not really important to you, I find that very disrespectful. Females who stare me in my face so hard that I feel like they want to swallow my spit, and then when I say hi, then you still don't say anything, you still don't speak, you still gritting. What do you mean mugging me for? Really? People who try to talk to you or say anything to you any type of way because they see you dressed professionally, they think you not hood. Listen, I tell people all the time, don't let these dress clothes fool you at this job, okay? I dress professional because that's the environment I'm in, but trust, I'm hood, and you can clock out, and I can clock out, and I can meet you outside somewhere. Don't try to get snippy with me. Don't try to get loud with me. I'm not the one. I'm really not. Don't let these dress clothes fool you. People who are always like on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, talking about, oh, I'm grinding, I'm about my business, I'm a CEO, I'm a business, I own my own business, I'm doing this is my life, blah, blah, blah. But I don't ever see anything about what you're doing. People in customer service who get an attitude with you when you have a complaint. I tell people quick, listen, only one of us on this phone call is going to have an attitude. And it's not the person who's being paid to get on the phone and have this conversation. I call you. You're at work getting paid to handle this issue, so you're not going to have an attitude with me. I'm going to have the attitude. I'm the one who had the bad customer service. That's why I'm calling you, or the bad experience. So I'm going to have an attitude because I'm not getting paid to be on the phone with you. You getting paid to be on the phone with me, so I'm going to need you to shut it down, be quiet, let me say what I have to say, and then all I need you to do is tell me how you're going to fix the problem and how sorry you are that I'm having this experience and that I got to even be on the phone with you today. When people ask me, like, what did I do to my hair to get it to curl like this or whatever, and then I tell them, I just wet it and put gel on it, like when I do a wash and go, and they act like I'm lying. Like, no, but what did you do to get it to curl like that? I didn't do anything. I washed it, I put some gel on it, like, that's it. This is how my hair curls. But, I mean, what did you do? Like, what else do you want me to tell you? Like, then they look at you like, so that's just how your hair curl. So you mean you didn't do no twist? Like you didn't do a braid out? Didn't I just tell you it's a wash and go? Didn't I just tell you that I just put some gel on it? I know the difference between slapping gel on my hair and doing a 2-strand twist. If I did a 2-strand twist, I would tell you, oh, I got this look from doing a 2-strand twist. Why am I going to lie about that? When people try to act like I'm less natural or I'm not natural anymore because I got some highlights, really? When naturals act like women who have relaxers are like the worst people in the world or they're so stupid. Listen, if you went natural, that means you used to get relaxers too. So stop acting like women who get relaxers are crazy, because before you decided to go natural, you thought a relaxer was cool too. People who make nasty, nice remarks. Like they saying something really nasty, but they try to say it like polite, but they trying to be nasty. People who try to check me at my job, but they're not my manager. Listen, you got a problem with me, I need you to go speak with my manager. You're not my manager. So I don't need you to try to check me. I need you to go address it with her if you have a problem with something I've done. Oh, you don't have a problem? Okay, well, why are we having this conversation? I don't report to you. Rubberneckers. Drive, people, drive. Stop being so nosy. People in the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel that slow down and cause traffic. Drive through the tunnel. Stop creeping. You're causing traffic. If there's no accident, no disabled vehicle, there should be no traffic at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. When it's raining and people act like because you're natural, they gonna just take your umbrella because you don't need it. Just because I'm natural doesn't mean I want to be out in the rain. I need my umbrella. I have to go somewhere and my hair isn't dry. My twists aren't dry and I know I gotta take them out. And when it's that little bit of product, that little bit of lotion still in the bottle and you just cannot get it out. You just can't get it out. Oh, I hate that. I just want to get that little bit that's still left. I want to get it out. That's the stuff I don't